Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday, blustery Thursday, first Thursday in December in central Pennsylvania, and it is a windy one. I want to preface today's session by saying we're going to do our best with the wind and the power, but apologies, everybody sitting in central Pennsylvania. So if power goes out, we'll do the best that we can. At any rate, I will get a follow-up email out to everybody after today's session if something catastrophic happens. So thanks for understanding and keep your fingers crossed. Chris and I were joking before the session that now that we've talked about it, everything will be fine and nothing terrible will happen. So let's hope that that's the case. My name's Alexis Gossick. I'm with the Technology Council of Central PA. Thank you for carving time out of a very busy time of the year to join us for today's tech with Morefield, and we're joined by Chris Howard for this morning's session. Before we dive in, I want to take a moment just to give a shout out to one of our investors that is either on the call. No, they are on the call with us, McConnelly and Asbury. Thank you for your support. You are the reason that we can continue to do great and wonderful things like this. I am recording today's session, so I'll get that recording out to everybody following the session in case you need to rewatch, revisit anything, or share with any colleagues that weren't able to make it today. So please do look out for that. That'll also include Chris's contact information in case you want to get in touch with him following today's session. Chris, those are all the words that I have. I'm going to turn it over to you so that you can get us going.
Sure thing. Thank you so much. Get my screens up here. All right. Good morning, everyone. Again, my name's Chris Howard with Morefield. A big thank you to the Technology Council Central PA for having Morefield highlighted in today's tech. And thank you to all of you guys that are willing to come out and hear a little bit more about what it is that we do. In today's interconnected world, having a technology solution provider that gives you continuous support and offers these long-term planning, it's essential. And that's where we come in. As a leading MSP technology company located right here in central Pennsylvania, we specialize in helping organizations integrate and enhance their technology. At Morefield, we combine the resources and expertise of large organization with the local values of a community-based business. Our goal is to streamline your business technology, ensuring your workplace is as productive as possible. Our experts handle every facet of your business technology, providing integrated solutions tailored to your needs. Our innovative solutions benefit a wide range of sectors, including healthcare, manufacturing, legal, financial services, nonprofit organizations, and more across Pennsylvania and Northern Maryland. As one of the top managed service providers in the region, we're super proud of that. Our technicians are highly qualified and professional, delivering consistent, high-quality service with best-in-class response times. With over 78 years of experience, we know how to optimize even the most complex systems, helping you integrate your technology for greater efficiency. Your technology is one of the most vital aspects of your business, and keeping it running smoothly is what our goal is. We're very proud of our long history here in central Pennsylvania. The picture on your screen is of one of our buildings in Camp Hill from right around 1960. For the longest time, my office was right behind the D in Morefield. It's been renovated many times since then, but it's always interesting to look back and see how things were years ago. Many years, we were known as the telephony company or even the cable guys, but technology has always been at the core of what we do. As technology advanced, so did our company. We started off really doing audio video equipment and school intercoms, and then we added telephony systems, then we added networking solutions and video teleconferencing systems, and then into the IT compute space. We've seen a lot of changes over the years. Not many companies can say that they've been around as long as us. So, to be respectful of everybody's time, I just wanted to jump into some of our core services and solutions. We're going to touch on our managed IT services, our physical security, our professional services and consulting, cloud and infrastructure, cybersecurity, and collaboration systems. So we'll get started. Managed IT services. This is focused on keeping your IT systems updated and functioning at their best. This improves both the efficiency and the quality of your operations, helping you stay focused on your business and not the technology behind the scenes. I can't tell you, I'm sure we've all experienced it, where you join a meeting and the first few minutes are, can you hear me? Can you see my content? We like to make sure that that runs smoothly for everyone. Why worry about the maintenance and the management of all of these computer systems when you can delegate these things to us, the experts? We specialize in preventative maintenance, virus protection, technical support, and backups to help you keep your technology running smoothly. If you already have an IT department, we can also work hand in hand with them and simply take on the really complicated stuff while allowing your in-house team to escalate issues to us for resolution. We refer to that as our co-managed IT services program. We also offer managed network services. Your network is what keeps your information safe. You need a team of professionals like Morefield to maintain security, connections, and other proper functions. We provide that network solution to help optimize efficiency. With all of these offerings, you can also assist and provide up-to-date technology assessments of your environment. We search your system for on-scene issues and make you aware of how to resolve them. Oftentimes, networks are installed years ago and they are just kind of left. As long as everyone's computer connects, there's no issues. But issues crop up. Firmware needs updated, patches need to be applied, and we can certainly help you with that. Physical security is actually where I started with Morefield. Physical security is super important to keep your employees and your assets safe in the workplace. Businesses can be at risk from threats from intruders. Businesses face risk from some of their own employees, but there's no one size fits all solution. That's why we offer a variety of physical security solutions. We have been committed to keeping businesses safe from potential threats for many years. I've been here for 20 years, and we have focused on this and continue to evolve. CCTV systems or security cameras, this just helps you protect employees and your assets. You can monitor it. You can use it just as a review. We have our engineers strategically place these cameras to make sure we're watching trouble spots or anything that we think might need covered. Access control systems, the little fobs or key cards that you use to unlock doors. This ensures that only authorized personnel have access into your building or into sensitive areas of your building. Nurse call and environmental monitoring. Nurse call systems were primarily done in hospitals. We have a wonderful system that we deploy to a lot of retirement communities. Everything from wireless pendants to track where these residents are, to check-in buttons, fall detection, anything that you would need in a continuing care retirement community to keep track and keep those residents safe. We also use wander management solutions for memory dementia issues to make sure that no one's leaving areas to keep them safe. And of course, there's mass notification where when you need to make an announcement or give critical instructions to staff, that mass notification or paging systems are super important. We can integrate those we can integrate those directly into your phone system or any other type of communication technology you have. Something relatively new on the market in the last couple of years has been the environmental monitoring systems. They look a lot like a smoke detector. They're placed in areas that you need to track temperature, humidity, CO levels. We have a lot of success in education market because they can also detect cigarette smoke and vaping. So they're often put in bathrooms to try to minimize the effect that unfortunately that seems to be taking over our young people in schools. We have a professional services team that is amazing to work with. These guys have all the certifications and knowledge needed to provide or consult on almost any of your difficult technology decisions. We have experts on networking and wireless systems. We have backup solutions to keep your data safe and infrastructure experts to make sure that everything stays connected. We can help review and verify that you're getting the most out of your money spent on internet and carrier services. A simple switch from standard POTS telephony lines to a voice over IP system could save you a lot of money in the long run, and we're happy to discuss that with you. We can help guide you on cloud solutions and managed SD-WAN and even disaster recovery planning. Cloud and infrastructure. If you've been around for at least 10 years, you know that the big push was moving everything into the cloud and getting those servers out of your closets. We offer infrastructure as a service. that deliver the reliability, the flexibility, and the certified support that fits your needs. Our high-performance virtual server infrastructure solutions are scalable for any business. We offer many solutions such as complete enterprise builds, specific system for focused application support, and even co-location. This infrastructure as a service, also sometimes referred to as hardware as a service, is a common delivery model for cloud services that deliver virtualized computing resources over the internet. Essentially, we take the server out of your room and move it into the cloud. You don't have to pay for the power or the upkeep of that server. It's hosted somewhere else that has dedicated internet lines, backup power, all of the things that you would expect. Unified Communications as a Service, also known as UCaaS or simply cloud telephony, moves the old large telephony systems with all of its independent wiring and closets to the cloud. There are plenty of facilities around Central PA that still have closets full of telephony system. And really, all of that in today's technology is gone. You simply have a phone that connects into your network, and you have all the features and anything that you can imagine with those phone systems. Disaster Recovery as a Service offers cloud-based data protection solutions for your data loss. Essentially, all of your company can back up its data to an offsite server, which prepares you for recovery if a disaster interrupts your business. You create a business impact analysis to determine the necessary operations of your business. Then you implement your data recovery plan to cover those operations, including a plan for disaster recovery. That backup service not only keeps a backup of all of your information, but we can clone all of your systems so that if your systems go down, we can spin that up in the cloud to minimize your downtime. Cybersecurity is a very hot topic right now. Depending on your industry, a regulatory agency may mandate vulnerability assessments at least annually for high-risk systems. For example, financial services, healthcare, and retail companies must abide by multiple privacy laws to secure access to sensitive information. We evaluate factors like routers and networks for password hacking, network readiness against denial of service attacks, man-in-the-middle attacks, and intrusions. We offer port scanning, software and operating system configuration, patches and updates, and current security policies governing access and identity management, such as required password changes and deprovisioning equipment. A thorough cybersecurity assessment helps your organization meet these guidelines by looking at your business environment. That means we examine your business's purpose, goals, stakeholders, and activities. These factors inform your cybersecurity efforts and support data-driven decisions for better risk management. The goal is to ensure data integrity, availability, and confidentiality by identifying your organizational role in the chain, determining your critical infrastructure, creating safeguarding methods, communicating priorities, activities, and objectives across the organization. We're super excited about our vCISO services as well. vCISO stands for Virtual Chief Information Security Officer. By partnering with Morefield and utilizing our vCISO offerings, you get advantages like access to our expertise. Our vCISO professionals have specialized experience in numerous industries. They can bring their skills to various companies and access a team of experts in other areas for extra supports tailored to what you guys need. You have measurable performance. We work with you to select the metrics that matter most to track your company's key goals. The results you get are objective and demonstrate meaningful progress. The scalability of these services can grow and change as your business demands do. You can increase or decrease scope and engagement frequency as you see fit. And you get confidence from a dedicated expert and point of contact. There are no hiring, training, or turnover issues as that vCISO simply comes and visits you on a regular schedule. Collaboration, it's a large area. It goes everywhere from telephony systems to AV systems. We still offer on-premise VoIP phone systems. We can discuss whether on-premises makes more sense or if moving it into the cloud is more important. We have contact centers, a variety of different technologies, so you can easily stay in touch with your customers when they need your services. And room conferencing and boardroom technology solutions. Our AV crew is second to none. We can offer all sorts of video teleconferencing, audio reinforcement, and really put that technology where your users understand how to use it and it's not a complex, frustrating experience for everyone. So I just wanted to touch on a couple of hot topics that here everybody at Morefield has been hearing about. Certainly, cybersecurity is something that you should be thinking about, whether it's with Morefield or someone else. Cybersecurity is really a super important topic. Hopefully, everyone has implemented things like multi-factor authentication to keep your users' passwords safe and verify entry into your systems. That is absolutely something that should be implemented already. If not, please reach out to Morefield, reach out to your existing technology provider. That is something that you need to do immediately. The other thing that's you can't really go a few minutes without hearing about is AI and automation in the news. I was just asked to give a presentation about AI for another group, and I'll tell you that I do believe that AI is a little bit of a buzzword right now. Things like Copilot and ChatGPT, those are large language models that fall under AI, but I don't know if I would define it completely as AI. But whatever the reason, that buzzword is getting a lot of traction, and it's an exciting time. Um, I've been around long enough that I remember when Google got popular, and we all had to learn how to use Google. We had to learn how to put things in quotes or add the minus sign. We had to understand how to use those Boolean operators to get the results that we wanted out of Google. The same kind of thing is happening right now with Copilot, ChatGPT, these large language models. We're learning how to use them, and the results are pretty fantastic. You need to be careful. Um, you don't want your staff or anyone taking company data and uploading it into a freeware system like ChatGPT or the free version of Copilot. If that's something that you think your business would benefit from, where you can use these large language models to actually review and comment and modify your data, it should certainly be done in a secure environment. And there's a lot more steps than you may think to making sure that that stays protected. The other thing we hear quite a bit about is Microsoft 365 and all of the features that come along with that. We have found that we think that sometimes people just think that that is their email. Obviously, Teams got super popular after the pandemic. But there is so much more available to you with your Microsoft 365 subscription. We all know Outlook and Word and PowerPoint, but there are a lot of wonderful features in Loop and SharePoint and Stream for video sharing. There's a lot more that you can do inside those Microsoft 365 services. And sometimes we see that companies are not getting the full benefit of being inside that ecosystem. So we would love to have the opportunity to share some of our knowledge and our tips and tricks and teach you how to get the most out of those subscriptions. So that's really it. I appreciate everybody taking the time to learn more about Morefield here. I welcome any comments or questions. You can reach out to me. My contact information is there on the screen, and I understand that this will be recorded and an email will be sent out a little later.
Thanks so much, Chris. Really informative. And I certainly learned some things that Morefield is doing that I was unaware of. So great job. And thank you very much for that. Let me take a pause in the action. We do have a couple minutes before the session is scheduled to end. So are there any questions? Anybody? Well, we have a question in the chat. What makes Morefield better than competitors? Chris, you're on the hot seat.
Yeah, sure. That's a great question. Obviously, it's going to be a biased response a little bit, but no, I've been here for 20 years, and I think the main thing that makes Morefield different, it's our staff. We have such an amazing staff that are just driven to learn. I've never worked anywhere before where just the knowledge and learning about technology, which is constantly changing. I've never been anywhere before. Like everyone here loves to share information. They love to solve problems. So I have to say that it's our people. Our people are definitely the absolute backbone and strength of Morefield. And I couldn't imagine doing what we do without the strength of the team that we have.
Tremendous response, Chris. Anybody else with questions? You can drop them in the chat. You can come off mute. Anything while you have Chris's undivided attention.
I am keeping my fingers crossed because the wind is picking up here in Camp Hill.
All right. I hate to wrap us up too early, but I also want to be respectful of everyone's time. As Chris mentioned, we are recording today's session. It will be posted to TCCP's website in just a couple minutes, actually, and I will get a follow-up email out to everyone with the link to that video, Chris's contact information, so that you're welcome to have a revisit of it or share it with colleagues that weren't able to join. Thank you, tremendous thank you to Chris. Thank you for dealing with the flickering power and the wind and presenting for us today. Appreciate you, appreciate Morefield's involvement with the Technology Council of Central PA. Thank you to all of you for carving time out this morning to join us. Please stay warm as much as possible. And I hope that everybody has a great rest of the day today, and happy holidays if I don't see you. Take care, bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Take care, everyone.